There's never a quiet moment when Fabrizio Romano is on the case, and once again the Transfer Insider has dropped a major update that could have serious implications for Liverpool's summer plans. As the Reds continue to navigate their first window since reclaiming the Premier League title, speculation around incomings and outgoings is intensifying, and Romano's latest revelation has added yet another intriguing layer to an already busy period at Anfield. So who is involved and what has Romano revealed? Let's break it down along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool are champions again. To mark this historic 20th league title, we've just launched our exclusive Champions collection of t-shirts. Celebrate in style and show your pride with official gear made for real Reds. Head over to copiclothing.com or just click the link in the description and grab yours while stocks last. But first, Wataru Endo has reiterated his intention to stay at Liverpool next season, even if the club tells me to leave, insisting he can earn a bigger role in the team. Endo was considered an early candidate for a summer transfer, but last month the experienced midfielder dismissed claims he was looking for an exit. Speaking to Japanese broadcaster ABEMA at the end of May, the 32-year-old said he wouldn't throw it away for a move elsewhere. And during a Q&A at a live event for his monthly Endo Wataru platform, he was again asked if he would be leaving Liverpool. "I told you I'm staying," he replied, per Soccer Digest. "If the club tells me to leave, no, I'm staying. I have a contract. It's up to me to make the final decision. Basically, I'm staying for now." That comes despite his limited minutes in a first campaign under Arne Slot, albeit in an important role now described as a closer, coming on late into games to hold on to a result. As he continued his interview in front of fans in his hometown of Kanagawa, Endo discussed that responsibility and outlined his belief that he can earn more game time next season. "People started calling me a closer, but I don't think people would call me that if I'd come on in the last 10 or 15 minutes of a game and conceded goals every time," the number 3 explained. "The closer position is one I finally won in the situation I was placed in. I've been called a closer as a result of fulfilling the role I was given, so it means that I've found my purpose this season. If I can show that Endo can be a closer and that he can play even as a starter from next season onwards, there won't be any problem. I think there's a high possibility that I'll be able to play in various positions in the future, so I think I can carry that over to the next stage." With Harvey Elliott expected to depart along with Tyler Morton, Stefan Bajcetic, and, at least on loan, James McConnell, it would come as no surprise if Liverpool had no plans to sell Endo. That is magnified by a possible exit for Andy Robertson, as though the Scot is likely to lose his place as first choice left back next season, he would still be one of the biggest influences in the dressing room. Endo is among the most experienced players in the squad, and his ability to embrace a bit-part role will be cherished by Slot, who can again count on his most consistent squad player next time out. Now in a huge Fabrizio Romano revelation, Andy Robertson isn't likely to rush into a decision on his future amid recent speculation over a possible summer exit from Liverpool. On Saturday, Fabrizio Romano revealed that discussions have already commenced regarding a potential move to Atletico Madrid, who've identified the Scottish left-back as their top target for that position, and the 31-year-old is reportedly open to joining Diego Simeone's side. As the Reds seemingly close in on the signing of Milos Kerkez, the Times' Paul Joyce reported on Monday evening that the La Liga club are hopeful of snapping up our number 26 for as little as £4 million, with Aston Villa's Lucas Digne their next go-to option should they fail to land the long-serving LFC defender. Romano took to X on Tuesday morning with a further update on Robertson, who isn't making any rash decisions on whether to leave Liverpool or stay put, and will defer discussions on the matter until after his summer holidays. The Italian transfer reporter posted, "At this stage of the summer window, Andy Robertson has made no decisions on his future yet. He will take a break and discuss everything with Liverpool, having great relations with the club, and full respect. No talks on the fee will happen until player decides on options." It seems evident from Romano's latest post that if the Liverpool left-back is to leave the club this summer, he wants to do so in as cordial and respectful a manner as possible, a marked contrast to how a certain other fullback departed Anfield a few weeks ago. Robertson had recently said that he now intends to switch off and spend downtime with his family after another intense season for the Reds and Scotland, playing 55 times between club and country since last August. Signing Jurgen would allow for Liverpool to offload one senior left-back in the current transfer window. But until recently, it seemed that the likelier option to depart was Kostas Tsimikas, who's never been able to dislodge the 31-year-old as a regular starter in his 5 years on Merseyside. However, should Liverpool's number 26 decide that this summer is the right time to move on from Anfield, the Greece international might yet be kept as backup for the incoming Hungarian, unless Arne Slot intends for young Owen Beck to be promoted to the role of second choice in that position. We wouldn't begrudge Robertson the right to leave the Reds on his own terms, especially if, as Romano's update suggests, he'd do so amicably, but we continue to hope that he might yet decide to either see out the final year of his contract or even agree to stay on a bit longer at the club. In other news, Liverpool midfielder Dominik Szoboszlai has passed on his advice to new teammate Armin Pexi, urging him to work hard at Anfield. The 20-year-old goalkeeper has completed a move to the Reds from Puskas Academia, coming in as their new third-choice player between the sticks. Pexi is a highly rated keeper who could develop greatly alongside Alisson and Georgi Mamardashvili at Liverpool, and it's now a case of him reaching his potential. Speaking to Nemzeti Sport, Szoboszlai provided some advice for his new compatriot at Anfield. "I say, come here and enjoy it," Szoboszlai said. "Work hard every day. I think you know exactly what your goal is. You're determined enough. Otherwise, you wouldn't have got to the club. Hard work will pay off in time." Pexi himself is clearly delighted with sealing a move to Liverpool, not least because he and his family have grown up watching the Reds. "It was hard to believe, because my whole family are Liverpool fans, and that's how I grew up. But when we were thinking about a club change with family and management, we didn't think of such a big step," Pexi told M4 Sport. "But this opportunity came, I decided that I wanted to try it anyway. After that, it will be up to me. What will be will be." It will be interesting to see how Pexi develops as the years pass, given how high his ceiling is. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.